がの彼方心の声が聞こえてる初めは誰もヒーローじゃない違う形のただちっぽけな星なんだぶつかり合い励まし合い立ちはだかる闇を越えよう悲しみなんかない世界愛を諦めたくないどんな涙も必ず乾く僕らが変えてく未来絆は途切れやしない無限に続く光の中へ本当に大事なものは何だろう銀色の目が
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a 3-on-1 handicap match. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from the laboratory, representing the all events, he will suffer the handicap. I think. Roger Zed! And his opponents already in the ring, AWL, the Young Dragons.
Good evening, wrestling fans from the world-famous AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan. This is, here we go, SakuraMania WrestleGenesis. Hey, don't look at me, I didn't name it. And this is a 1-on-3 handicap match. Project Z versus AWL. I kind of feel sorry for the guys with the number advantage. Now, in any normal situation, 3-on-1 or even 2-on-1, the obvious advantage goes to the team with superior numbers. That's just reality. That's a phase. Oh, wait! And a cheap shot, an effective shot by W. Hot shotting. That's going to be banned at WrestleMania from what I understand. Right hand. Oh! W making the sacrifice so that they can get a good shot in on Project Z. How humiliating would it be for Dr. Jigoku in the augments for Project Z, one of the most powerful warriors, to lose to these three numbnuts. Neither A nor W nor L, for that matter, have ever won a match in professional wrestling. And I really don't think they're going to start tonight either, though with 3-on-1 odds, they might have a chance. Tonight, in the main event, the Animated Wrestling League Grand Championship will be on the line as Hakaisha makes his 4th title defense against Project Z's stablemate, Project Tetsu. We're going to have our final Joshi qualifying match, so we're going to know what the main event for the Golden War will be by the end of the evening. Tag made, in comes L, the fresh young dragon, the student from the dojo, is actually what these three guys are. They're being given the opportunity of ring time. Oh, look at that, the power of Project Z. Not bad for a dead guy. As senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family takes a hard spill, dead center in the ring, but Project Z either doesn't realize or doesn't care what's going on around him. And now Project Z has his opponent all caught up in the tree of woe, and a blatant choke. This dead man, this reanimated zombie, this modern-day Frankenstein's monster, formerly known as Jack Butcher, now a member of the Augments, a cybernetically enhanced undead monster among men. How many copyrights will I infringe tonight? I don't care. Powerbomb by Jack Butcher, better known now Project Z. He's going to do it again. No! Oh! Powerbomb suplex. Sends his opponent right into the ropes. And one of the other young dragons wants to make a tag, and the other doesn't. I'm not entirely sure which is the smarter of the two here. If ever these three, AWL, were going to win a match, this would be the opportunity, 3-on-1. And they have held their own so far, as we're just over 3 minutes into the bout. Up, sidewalk slam. The one weakness we have found in Project Z is that he does not have a great deal of endurance. That enormous, almost like CPAP machine from hell. That's what keeps him going. This is not good. He saw, no, powerbomb, throwing him down, jackknife style. What is this? He's got him by the back of the neck, up. Oh, right into the ropes, and the referee saying that's enough of that. Project Z.
Here is your winner, Project Z!
Oh my god, that thing is creepy. Well, this should remove, using up all the, wait a minute. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen, being told we got something going on in the arena. We got to cut back. Yes, that's Gamba. Gamba coming in through the crowd, attacking Project Tetsu. Is Gamba in his form as Gamba Hishidark, who gave Project Z his first loss. Isho Kenmei! Referee signaling to the bell, trying to get some order restored here. For the first time in the history of wrestling, ringing the bell actually did make the attacker stop. Gamba successful, sending a message to the Augments. Alright, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. That was not part of the run sheet for this evening. Tonight, we are going to go into our second match in the Test of 10. All to play for, and everything to lose. I'll explain more as we get started.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and is the second match in the Test of 10. Introducing first, the Invoker! Making his way to the ring from the independent circuit, currently with 3 lives and 9 matches remaining. Matt Classic Jr.
The Test of 10. Matt Classic has wagered his AWL contract against a golden opportunity if he can defeat 10 opponents in consecutive matches, 3 lives. If he can survive this ridiculous gauntlet, future of AWL, he will be, if he can successfully navigate the Test of 10. He's already said he will use his golden opportunity to give Shin Jidai an automatic shot at the AWL World's Tag Team Championships.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring from Guadalajara, Mexico,
And ladies and gentlemen, breaking news, El Rudo Rojo still has a job here. He's been in so many Boxamania matches that I'm truly shocked he is still employed by this organization. Last week, Matt Classic Jr. defeated rookie Michael Dunn tonight he faces someone with far more experience than he has, a fellow second-generation wrestler. But El Rudo Rojo has been in the AWL since about season 2. Roughly 10 whole seasons for El Rudo Rojo in the AWL. Who'd have thunk it? Referee calls for the bell. 10 minutes in this singles match. Standard AWL rules apply. Victory by pinfall, submission, count out, disqualification. 20 count on the outside. And of course you can also win, as we saw earlier, by referee's decision or knockout. Much like in the tag, now let's explain the rules a little bit more clearly. If Matt Classic Jr. wins this, then he will move on to his next opponent. If he loses, he will have to face El Rudo Rojo again and will lose a life. If he loses all 3 lives, he's out of the AWL. In the event of a time limit draw, much like in the tag team division, it's a push. Matt Classic Jr. will not be permitted to advance to the test of 10, but he will not lose a life either. 1 minute into the 10, and it looks like, up. Reverse vertical suplex, a new trick, I think, from El Rudo Rojo. His signature finishing maneuvers are the Fighter's Finale and something he calls the Rudo Revolution. Matt Classic Jr., of course, has the classic claw, inherited from his father, the original Matt Classic. 8.5 minutes on the clock. We've got 2 tag team matches tonight and 2 teams with the opportunity to earn a tag team title match next week. Of course, the final open slot in the Joshi Championship ladder match to be decided, and apparently we also have a World of Sport rules match coming up a little bit later. Many have said Matt Classic Jr. was utterly foolish to invoke the test of 10, but as an AWL wrestler, that is his right. Any wrestler can willingly put themselves into this. They can request any favor from the AWL commissioner, and it must be granted. However, they must wager something of equal value. Camel clutch, a move made famous by the Guerrero family in Mexico. El Rudo Rojo from Guadalajara. A second-generation wrestler. Everybody else in his family are technicals. He is a Rudo, black sheep of the family, proverbially and quite possibly literally. Up and down, right across the top turnbuckle, and a running knee into the corner. And Matt Classic Jr. feeling it. He was dominant against the rookie Michael Dunn last week. I hope this confidence does not cross the line into arrogance. Right hand. Got him up. Referee begins the count. Matt Classic Jr. can advance in the test of 10 on a 20 count, on a count out, but he doesn't want to do it that way, obviously. And El Rudo Rojo ready to take advantage of his chivalry on the outside of that 20 by 20 foot ring. Down goes El Rudo Rojo. Referee's count, I think, up to 4 now. Rolls him back into the ring. Arm breaker by the far more experienced El Rudo Rojo. Up, down, snap vertical suplex. He holds on. He holds on. Number 2. He's going for the 3 friends. The 3 amigos. And that can only be a setup for either the Fighter's Finale or the Rudo Revolution. He's going for the Fighter's Finale. He's got him hooked up. Nowhere for Matt Classic to go. Oh! Right into that top rope. That's what gave him the concussion. That's what gave him the concussion that kept him out of action for nearly 3 months. Covered for the 1, 2, no, 2.5. Barely does Matt Classic Jr. kick out, and notice he falls back onto his shoulders. Rudo Rojo gonna fly. He likes the swanton from up there. No, backsplash. Reversal Inverted DDT. Matt Classic Jr. still in this fight. The time's starting to run down. We're nearly halfway through the allotted time limit. He's got him. Off the rope, shoulder tackle. Reversed. Matt Classic Jr. scrambling up to the top rope. His father would have never done that, but it worked. His father invented professional wrestling. He takes professional wrestling to a whole new level, including the innovation crab meat. Innovation crab. A modified, reversed, inverted Boston crab, a move invented by his father, at least in professional wrestling context. And now we have what looks to be a seated abdominal stretch, trying to rip not only at the shoulder but at the ribs of Matt Classic Jr. And that's the best kind of submission hold, something that focuses on multiple parts of the body at once, multiple points of pain. And there you see that right arm in trouble. And if he's got the classic claw, but that's with the damaged arm. Claw slam, but it was a reversal. Reversal by El Rudo Rojo, countered into a DDT. El Rudo Rojo softened up the arm, and that allowed him to counter that classic claw into the DDT. We'll call that 4, 5, and the 6th Amigo. One more, and we've got a set of dwarfs. Bashful's the one everyone always forgets, by the way. Second time in the match. Very close to the other set of ropes. Oh! The referee with no choice but to make the call. At only the second match in the test of 10, Matt Classic Jr. has stumbled. He will lose a life. Next week, he faces El Rudo Rojo a second time, with a second life on the line. That, ladies and gentlemen, is not something you hear every day. Your winner, El Rudo Rojo. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we go from the test of 10 to the world of sport. Michael Dunn made a good showing of himself last week, and now he's got the, quote, opportunity, end quote, I guess, to face Frederick Victor in a World of Sport rules match. That will be explained to you momentarily if you haven't been keeping up with this particular sequence of events here in the AWL.
The following contest is scheduled for 2 falls, 2 submissions and a knockout in 5 5-minute rounds to decide the winner. And it will be contested under World of Sport rules. Introducing first, from the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, he is undefeated in World of Sport rules matches. Frederick Victor!
Frederick Victor, let's just call this what it is. He couldn't win under AWL rules. He couldn't win playing by the same rules everybody else has to play by. So he decided to basically invent his own set of rules. He calls it World of Sport. It's not exactly. It's as close as we can get here in the AWL. But he is attempting to, in his words, educate the fans, or re-educate the fans, about what wrestling is supposed to look like. I apologize in advance if this gets boring. Because that's what the old guys want wrestling to be, right? Dull and boring.
And his opponent, Australian Dynamite, Michael Dunn.
Fighting out of Melbourne, Australia, I believe. He won the graduation match at AWL 220, and this is now his second appearance inside the ring as a member of the AWL roster. With his aviators, his Johnny Cage haircut, and the fact that he's ripped. Actually, no, he's in pretty incredible shape. I can't make a joke about that. At least not a joke I want to make. So this is going to be a physical mismatch. It's going to be a physical mismatch. Round 1 of 5. Power slam out of the gate by Australian Dynamite Michael Dunn. 5 minutes on the clock, 5 minutes in the round. You're trying to pick up 2 pinfalls, 2 submissions, 1 of each, or a single knockout. We've seen these matches go to 3, 4, 5 rounds. We've also seen these matches end in the first round. So pretty unpredictable in this situation, though in this case, Michael Dunn clearly with a physical advantage over his somewhat diminutive and, dare I say, pipe cleaner-esque opponent in Frederick Victor. Swinging neckbreaker by the admittedly undefeated in these kind of matches, Mike Dunn. Frederick Victor. This is the first, as far as I know, the first World of Sport rules match for Michael Dunn. Pretty sure they don't have that in Australia. Many other sports have Australian rules, but not professional wrestling. He catches him, but a good reversal, leg twist reversal, almost a modified Hurricane Rana, and this is not good. The joint manipulation, large joint manipulation, perfectly legal in World of Sport rules. Small joint manipulation, not so much. So you can go for the arm, you can go for the shoulder, you can go for the elbow, you can go for the knee. You cannot go for the fingers, you can't go for the toes, none of that. Roll through, rolling senton. Also, you are not permitted to leave the ring. Leaving the ring under any circumstances is considered a disqualification offense in World of Sport rules. Up on the shoulders, down, and drop. As always, Frederick Victor looking to set the pace in this opening round. He wants to pick up a quick pinfall or possibly a tap out with that bully choke of his. We've seen this before. Shades of Johnny Saint. Rolls his opponent up. And Mike Dunn a sitting duck for that one. Literally the friction against his own boots keep him in place. And now the bully choke. Bully for you. Frederick Victor with the bully pulpit. Make all the jokes you want. You can't beat a bit of bully. But it turns out, yes, you can. As that's the secret. That's the escape. Is to twist your hips. Pop your hip. Big Ben Bash. I've seen that move knock people out. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out from the Big Ben Bash. Perhaps going for it a little too early in the round in the contest. Less than 2 minutes in round 1. Of course, a maximum of 25 minutes should we go to 5 straight draws. 1. Interesting. Frederick Victor gets a deep 2 count. Michael Dunn barely gets 1. In between rounds, the wrestlers will have an opportunity to rest. A mandatory rest period, as a matter of fact. Buckle bomb, that can be a career ender for some people. Sting, for example. Speaking of British things, Sting. Okay, sorry, wrong Sting, doesn't really matter. 1 minute and change. Michael Dunn taking way too much time there. Frederick Victor, the wily veteran by comparison, with a float over DDT, spiking his opponent. 1. Frederick Victor had to use the float over in that situation because he wouldn't have had the momentum otherwise to take a bigger man like Michael Dunn down to the mat head first. And again, starting to think if Frederick Victor's more stalling for time at this point, willing to take the draw in the first round to embarrass his opponent, get under his skin, running punt kick to the gluteus maximus, shall we say. 30 seconds. What is he doing? Just cocky and arrogant as Frederick Victor, giving his opponent the opportunity to stand up. But, you know what, comes back to bite you. 10 seconds in the round. Don't think we're going to see a victory or a point, or whatever you want to call it, a fall, in the next 3 seconds. No, we certainly won't. Arm drag will end the round. Mandatory rest period begins now. And through the magic of television, we are ready to continue. Round 2, 5 minutes. On the clock, shoulder tackle by Australian Dynamite. Hang on a second. He what? Dude, the show's gonna be an hour and a half if we're lucky. Okay, guys, I gotta go off mute on this one. I'll be right back. Look at me, I don't make the matches around. Okay, fine, I'll tell them. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. I've just been informed of a bonus match that has been added to tonight's card after what happened in our opening match between Gamba and Project Z. We are going to be having a trios match of the Augments versus Team AWL. Project Tetsu's in the main event tonight, so it will be Project Z in his second match of the evening, accompanied and alongside the X-Drones against Gamba, AWL All-Star partner Luke James, and the Grand Champions Tag Team partner, the Doom Bunny. Gamba, James, and Doom Bunny versus the Augments that has just been added to the card moments ago. Card subject to change, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes on the clock in round 2. I haven't really been paying attention, but so far nobody's picked up a victory. Frederick Victor currently in control of the bout, waiting just a half a second too long for the rollout of Australian Dynamite. 1. Over, down. He's thinking Big Ben Bash. He's waiting for his opponent to get up. Look at that. Michael Dunn just kicked out of a hold he wasn't in. I stand correct. He's going back to this human knot. And it's, there you see it, the pressure, the gravity, plus the friction of the boot. He could probably rip his arms out if he had a couple of seconds. But he's going to scrape up his flesh on the leather of his own boots doing that. And he doesn't have the time to take that risk. Missile drop kick and throwing every ounce of his inconsiderable body weight into that maneuver. Another submission hold, this time the bow and arrow lock, elevated bow and arrow lock. This one an actual submission unlike that human knot routine. Reversal into not even a 1 count, but that if there's any way to force someone to break an action, that's the way to do it. 90 seconds on the clock. Miss with the forearm, but not with the back, with the rib breaker. The back breaker, the rib breaker. Right hand by Frederick Victor, down into the bully choke. Can he beat a bit of bully? Yes, I watched Bullseye as a kid. Sue me. Rest in peace, Jim Bowen. Elbow strike to the gut, forcing the break of the hold. 53 seconds. We have yet to see Australian Dynamite Michael Dunn pull out his finishing maneuver. 1, the boomerang bangerang, but having him drop Frederick Victor across the ropes from what looked to be a couple of feet high. They also do some damage and has done. Frederick Victor slow to get back to his feet. We still have a Joshi Division qualifying match, 2 tag team matches, now a trios match, and the Grand Championship main event. And again, this time he is definitely stalling for time. 3, 2, 1, 0. Frederick Victor taking a Pyrrhic but emotional victory, and you see Michael Dunn, Australian Dynamite, getting angry. It is now the third of 5 rounds, 5 minutes on the clock. Fatigue is a factor now, even with the round system, even with the mandatory rest period. We have bottles of water at ringside as well. Towels available, thanks to our ring crew. If these guys need to towel off, hydrate. They're not allowed to seek medical attention in between rounds, but they're unless they want to close an open wound. We have our ringside doctor, AWL medical chief, our chief medical officer, Dr. Marcus Fieldgood, is at ringside, and he is ready to render aid if necessary in between the rounds. And all he's allowed to do between rounds is close up open wounds. In other words, if somebody's bleeding, we're going to wipe the blood out. 4 minutes. These two have already been wrestling for more than 10 minutes now. Professional wrestling is, from a cardiovascular standpoint, wrestling is unlike any other sport on the face of the planet. And now on the red rope, going for that missile drop kick yet again. Smart move doing it from the red rope so that he has less of a chance. His center of gravity is lower to the ground, so he has less of a chance of being knocked out of the ring and would be disqualified for leaving the ring, and his opponent would pick up a point. Lateral press, 1, no hook of the leg, and that's why the match continues. 3 minutes in round 3. Arm breaker coming up. Oh! Large joint manipulation that's completely legitimate in this kind of a match. If he pulled a Marty Skrull and started breaking fingers, that would be bad. By the way, it is pronounced Skrull, I understand. Uh-oh. Danger zone. I don't mean Bottomania. Super arm drag. Avalanche arm drag. And look at this. The AWL fans not enjoying Frederick Victor's dominance right now. But Victor is definitely in command of the match. Missile drop kick again. I think he actually hit it right on the button that time. Down into the bully choke, and if you've just been kicked in the head, and all of a sudden, the blood is rushing away from your brain, he's going to try to reverse, pops the hips. Minute 50, less than 2 minutes remains. Big Ben Bash! Isatsuwaza, Big Ben Bash for the 1, 2, 3, and...
Winner of the first fall, Frederick Victor!
Michael Dunn is now behind the 8 ball as we begin round 4. A new 5 minutes on the clock under AWL's version of World of Sport rules. A fall ends a round. There are 2 rounds, potentially 2 rounds remaining. So Michael Dunn either must win this fall, he must get a pinfall or a submission, or he's going to have to go for a knockout in the final round. The only person we've ever seen get a knockout in the World of Sport rules match is Frederick Victor. If it sounds like I'm saving my voice for the matches that matter, that's exactly what I'm doing. This is like the big 10-man tag in the second or third bout of a New Japan show. It's kind of cool, but you can probably skip it a bit. The cockiness and the arrogance of Frederick Victor, just acting like he's manipulating his opponent like a puppet on a string. Rolling senton off of the red rope. 3.5. Michael Dunn is going to have to come out of this side Russian leg sweep. Across the top and down with an elbow. That was an elbow strike. I thought that was going to be a senton, but that was a strike with the elbow. And I think I see now the strategy of Australian Dynamite. He's going for the knockout, trying to land that pointed elbow, that knockout blow. Neither of these men wearing elbow pads. Elbow pads not mandatory in the AWL. Knee pads are. And again, the large joint manipulation, completely legitimate in a World of Sport match. Irish whip, probably doesn't like saying that. I don't think he likes the Irish very much. Might left a couple of their rugby players now, though. I don't know. And there we go. The leg is grapevined. It's a grapevine version of a half Boston Crab. But the strength of Michael Dunn to reverse it. But how much damage has been done to that knee of Australian Dynamite? Less than 2 minutes in the round. Frederick Victor already has a 1-0 advantage. Michael Dunn signaling to the crowd that he's okay. Not entirely sure I believe him, but fans seem to be eating this up. They seem to be liking this young Australian stud. That's a phrase I never thought I would say. Cover. Only a 1 minute, 20 seconds on the clock. Up, down. One minute on the clock. There's the bully choke with less than a minute to go, but that might as well be an hour and a half, unless he can pop his hips and get out of this, and he can. I don't know what that shiny, maybe lycra material, whatever that is, that makes up the ring gear of Big Ben Bash. This is not good. Cover. 1, 2. But if it takes slippery ring gear to give you an unintended and technically legal advantage, I'm all for that. Arm drag by Michael Dunn. Both men showing signs of fatigue now. Knee strike to the face. You don't have time to be wasting, kid. You got 6 seconds. You got to make this work. Boomerang! What? That was a knockout. Bullshit. That was a knockout. But the referee... Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family has ruled that time expired before Frederick Victor's face hit the mat. I'm not entirely sure I agree with that call, but that perhaps should have been a knockout. But as it stands, it's 1 round to a finish. Frederick Victor has 1 fall, which means he can win by any means necessary. Pinfall, submission, knockout, countout, disqualification, doesn't matter. Or ring out, I should say. But Australian Dynamite Michael Dunn, he must now win by knockout. He's got to hit that boomerang or maybe that elbow strike. I'm not entirely sure. He's got to pull something else out of his arsenal, however big or small it might be. Frederick Victor now up at the top rope, danger zone, for a tumbling backsplash, impressive. I will give the rule breaker credit or the rule rewriter, I should say, credit, when he does something well. Michael Dunn now softening his opponent up, trying to take away the wheel. Smart move, but you've only got 3 minutes and 22 seconds in which to take your opponent apart and knock him the F out. Even a pinfall at this point would result in a draw. We've seen this twist before. The shades of Pentagon Dark. But Frederick Victor doesn't have anywhere near the muscle mass, or the body weight, I should say, of a Pentagon Junior, Pentagon Dark, Penta 0M, whatever you want to call him. So that's not actually going to break the arm of Michael Dunn, but it's going to hurt like hell. 2.5 minutes. We are halfway through the final round of this World of Sport match. And I'm not going to make any excuses here. I want Michael Dunn to win this, not that sucker out. And I'm going for a camel clutch. Terrible strategy. I'm not sure if Frederick Victor realizes it, but he could just tap out right now, and the match would end in a draw. 5 rounds expired, 1 fall apiece. But he doesn't want that. He wants the actual victory. Now he's, again, going after the arm, the large joint manipulation. A little bit of emphasis on the end, a nice little exclamation point rather than a full stop. Crucifix into the cover. 1. A pinfall or submission will win it for Frederick Victor. 90 seconds remain. Knee strike just under the back of the head, maybe going for a knockout of his own. Michael Dunn having to fight back, duck the clothesline. Up, military press, reversal into a sunset flip. The legs of Nelson, 1, 2, no. Long, lanky limbs of Frederick Victor coming into play, allowing him to properly Nelson the arms of Michael Dunn. It was by pure strength and weight advantage that Dunn was able to get out of that. And now into the bully choke. And his feet are very close to the ropes. The referee not looking. The tap out, and that's it. I don't think that was enough to be considered a rope break, but I really thought that we had a knockout in round 4.
Winner of the second fall and the match, Frederick Victor.
Well, to quote Dana White, this is why you don't leave it in the hands of the judges, or the referee in this case. Frederick Victor remains undefeated in World of Sport rules matches. Well, now that that's over, we get to move on to something interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, the Joshi division. Solo Darling, Usa-chan, and some expected and maybe not so expected people in their corners. Here we go! Shakara Pro in the house.
Going contest is scheduled for 1 fall in the Joshi division, and it is a qualifying match for the Joshi Championship ladder match. Introducing first, being accompanied by Travis Huckabee, 1/2 of the Rumblebees, Solo Darling.
Alright, the Rumblebees cannot compete in tag team matches according to the rules laid down by the Tokyo Athletic Commission. However, they can support each other in singles contests. When we launched the Joshi division, we said that the first 3 women to pick up 3 victories would join Athena Jane in a championship ladder match at Golden War 2018. We have 2 women now with 2 victories apiece.
And her opponent, making her way to the ring from the Warren, being accompanied by the Doom Bunny, the most dangerous diva, Usa-chan.
Well, I don't know the specifics of the relationship between Usa-chan and the Doom Bunny. but I do know that these two Pink Rabbit wrestlers are together for the first time ever. And thanks to the YouTube copyright bots, Usa-chan has brand new entrance music, appropriately happy and bubbly as fitting a diva in every sense of the word, wrestling connotation or not. But Usa-chan, nobody to be trifled with in the ring. Solo Darling, an accomplished wrestler, tag team champion in Chikara, winner of the Infinite Gauntlet, former member of the Furies. And a kick to the back of the head by Usa-chan with the Itsugiri to start us off. Already, Athena Jane, Dragoness, and Akira Merine have qualified for the Joshi Championship ladder match. That will be the main event of this year's Golden War Supercard event. Golden War 2018, and oh, knee DT by Usa-chan. Usa-chan looking to pick up her third victory. Solo Darling picked up 2 wins last week, defeating Yin and Spring Tiger in a triple threat elimination match. Multi-man match is always elimination in the AWL, multi-woman matches I should say. 1. After the ladder match of the Golden War, we are going to implement a Joshi Division Best 4 system. That's right. The men and the women will be treated exactly the same. As Usa-chan rolls to the outside to pick up a breather, Solo Darling takes advantage for a bit of a rest. An angle slam by Usa-chan. I didn't realize she knew how to do that. Arm drag by the Rumblebee. Usa-chan's looking for the Bunny Hop Extreme. Actually, that's also the move that the Doom Bunny uses. The ropes miss. Whereas Solo Darling is going to be looking for the Sharp Stinger, or sharpshooter maneuver. She also has a good fisherman swinging neck breaker that she likes to use. 8 minutes on the clock. Cover. 1. If neither woman picks up a pinfall or a submission in the next 7 minutes and 47 seconds, we will continue next week in the quest for 3 wins in the Joshi Division. Backsplash. Travis Huckabee and the Doom Bunny both supporting their female counterparts here. Only 1 count. Usa-chan back to her feet. Goes for a Bunny Conrana against the powerbomb of Solo Darling. And Solo, reversal, a block I should say, reversed the vertical suplex. Usa-chan reverses the vertical suplex of Solo Darling. As we continue, this is already going to be a long show. But now that we've apparently also got a trios match happening a little bit later. Here we go! Bunny Hop Extreme! Just stay down for the cover. 1, 2. And that moment's hesitation, all Solo Darling needed to kick out. Going up top, what you thinking? Bunny Splash! Bunny Splash! Bunny Splash! Into the cover. 1, 2. And now that I see them at ringside together, Usa-chan so like the Doom Bunny in her offense. Is the Doom Bunny her trainer? I don't even know. I will make it my mission to find that out. Between now and the Golden War, blowout by the former Campeón de Parejas. She and Travis Huckabee held those titles for a grand total of about 5 minutes before Los Ice Creams cashed in a golden opportunity. The same type of golden opportunity that Matt Classic Jr. is questing to find. You have a golden opportunity, you get an automatic title match. any title, anytime, any place, under the stipulations of your choice. Oh, good reversal by Usa-chan. Irish whip into the corner. The Tokyo Athletic Commission takes a very strong view against man-on-woman violence, so the Doom Bunny is pushing it right now, helping his partner up. He cannot strike Solo Darling in any way because... Oh, wait a minute! Dropping her head first, right on her ears. And a hot shot stunner. And again, the Doom Bunny having to help his mentee, perhaps? That's the running theory right now. The running hypothesis, I should say. German suplex on the outside. I would hate to see this go to a 20 count, but that is a possibility. Both women saying, bring it on, let's do it in the ring. There's only one slot left in the ladder match. It's all or nothing. Irish whip into the corner, right hand. Sunset flip going around the world, down! Doesn't think she can hold it for a pin in that predicament. I don't blame her for that. The AWL fans supporting Usa-chan. They've come to love the most dangerous diva. What the hell is she doing? For a silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Multiple, I think we'll call that kicks are for kids. Silly rabbit, kicks are for kids. Silly rabbit, kicks are for ribs. I love that. 1, 2. There was a funny name in there. I just had to shake it out. Silly rabbit, kicks are for ribs. She's waiting for something. Usa-chan, maybe a little punch drunk at this point. 3 minutes. You don't have an infinite amount of time to waste here. Right, a spear by Solo Darling. The Rumblebee with a spear with authority. Solo Darling, the veteran in this match, comparatively. And again, you've seen her do that sort of, that reverse three-quarter face lock into a DDT, essentially. One arm, one. A cover born of exhaustion. Not effective. Usa-chan rolls away from the kick. We've seen this before. Gonna try to roll her through. No, reversal. Small package. 1, 2. Kick out. So close. Great counter wrestling by Usa-chan, the most dangerous diva indeed. Inverted DDT. And she's calling for something. I don't know what. Silly rabbit kicks her for ribs. Countered into a bear hug slam. Cover. Not even a 1 count. Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family. Not able to get into position. Spear into a DDT. She made herself paper. The cottontail salt, we're going to call that. This is normally where I say there's no twerking in wrestling, but with Usa-chan, maybe there is. 1, 2, 3. She did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we now know the main event for the Golden War 2018. Athena Jane, Dragoness, Akira Narune, and Usa-chan. One woman will climb the ladder and become Joshi champion.
Usa-chan!
And with the athleticism she has displayed tonight, tonight, it could very well be the most dangerous diva, Usa-chan. And there you see it is official Joshi Championship ladder match at the Golden War. And now it's tag team time. Can anyone earn their third point? Let's find out. And speaking of things we're going to find out, maybe we'll find out if there's a little more to the rumors of trouble in paradise.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall in the tag team division. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, from Tokyo, Japan, the Prince of the Pinfall, Ryuji.
It is never a good sign when tag team partners come out individually for a team match. At least they have the same music. Better than nothing.
Is the 2018 Oshogatsu Taikai champion. Making his way to the ring from Yokohama, Japan, the scion of submission, Shiba Akagi. Together they are Team Victory. Currently they have 2 points.
Well, last week we saw Chiba Akagi winning a match without his partner ever tagging in. So if there's any mistrust, any jealousy, that's not going to help matters. And helping matters even less the fact that they're up against one of the best teams ever.
And their opponents currently with 0 points. The tag team combination of the penultimate fighter, Lee Masters, the Suplex Masters, Sammy Mix. Together they are the New Classic.
2 Season 0 originals, the single longest running tag team in Animated Wrestling League history. The most decorated tag team champions in Animated Wrestling League history. They are quite simply the best of the best. But who will pick up the all-important victory? And it's going to be this time, I think by his insistence, the Prince of the Pinfall, Hifumi Ryuji, starting us off. Belly to back slam, goes into a headlock. Reversal into a body scissors. Or head scissors, actually. Both back to the feet. Collar and elbow tie up, forced into the corner. Referee's going to have to break that up. That's right, not obeying the referee's instructions, so he has to get involved physically. It's never a good sign. Up, double leg, takedown. Gave him some time to think about it. We see a lot of specialists in the Animated Wrestling League. In fact, I would argue that all 4 of these men are specialists. Got the pinfall specialist, Hifumi Ryuji, the submission specialist, Chiba Akagi, and the suplex specialist, Sammy Nix, and the mixed martial arts specialist, the penultimate fighter, Lee Masters, the technical wizard, as he was known in the old days. Uh-oh. What is this? Tag Kogeki. Technical perfection. That's what they call themselves, and that's not wrong. Some of the most innovative tag team offense we've ever seen in the AWL has come from the new classics. Right hand by Chiba Akagi, sorry, by Hifumi Ryuji. And interesting, Hifumi actually making the tag. Last week there was no tag necessary. For a gator roll, you're not going to submit a man like that, but you can certainly disorient. And a lot of people make mistakes with these kind of specialists, like Team Victory, that in Chiba Akagi's case, he's just going to go for submission, submission, submission. No, he won't. He will wear you down before he locks on one of his signature submission maneuvers. His favorite, of course, is the Manji Gadame, but a good double trapezius claw doesn't go awry either. Gets his opponent down to a knee. Down to his knees. A great control and takedown hold. International flavor of the Animated Wrestling League. Sammy Nix from Brooklyn, New York. Lee Masters from Minneapolis, Minnesota. We also have Tokyo and Yokohama represented on the Team Victory side. Hurricane Rana, snap Hurricane Rana, and that's where Chiba Akagi gets you. You think he's all submissions all the time, but no! Reverse Hurricane Rana, extremely dangerous. He can fly when necessary, and here comes Hifumi Ryuji. One win is all it would take, and since these guys, by luck of the card, are getting their chance to earn a third point first, they would have the first shot at T49P, Team 49th Parallel, Hassan and Kid Canada for the tag team titles. That will happen next week. Of course, if Team Victory were to lose this bout and the new Classics pick up a point, but Team Victory would lose the two that they currently have. We see a tag Kogeki of our own here. Simple but effective. Diving tag right past Chiba Akagi. It was a desperation move. Remember, all one. In the event of it, we're 5 minutes into the match now. We're almost, 4 minutes into the match. May as well mention, in the event of a time limit draw, no points are awarded, no points are lost, and we'll schedule a 2-point, 20-minute time limit match as soon as we can. Back elbow, grabbing onto the rope perhaps. I think there, Sammy Nix, that's against the rules. Downward elbow, that's perfectly legal. Miss with a spin kick and a straight headbutt. Call that Brooklyn Rage. Or Brooklyn Dump. We've seen them do this before. The rolling butterfly. I don't know how he doesn't give himself a concussion every time he does that. Always innovating in the department of suplexes is Sammy Nix. And gets he a tag? No, we're not. Oh no, I've seen this trick before. Time for a superplex. The AWL fans know what's coming. Superplex down to the floor. This is indeed awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Some men live for that. And into the announce table. This is not a no disqualification matchup. Northern Lights suplex. Referee making his count. We've seen tag team matches, seen teams lose 2 points on countouts. That's how Matt Classic Jr. found himself in the test of 10. Referee up, I believe, to 9. Make that 10. Halfway through the count. 11. Vertical suplex near the timekeeper's area. That's a dangerous area. And he's going for the Three Amigos. 13. Somebody's got to get their butt back in the ring. And it's going to be the suplex master. 14. Tag made. 15. 16. Chiba Akagi in trouble. 17. That gets to 20. The match is over. 18. And no, just barely gets in. But he does make a Chiba Akagi up. What is he doing? Drops in right across that turnbuckle pad. Turnbuckle may be padded, but there's solid steel underneath. A diving tag. Finally, some good teamwork on behalf of Team Victory. Vertical Northern Lights suplex, ministerial suplex. formerly a ministerial suplex, unfortunately. Up and down. I don't want to get into the minutia of Japanese politics right now. Hardy, hardy, hard. A technical wizard, a mixed martial artist, he knows to stay on this man. And that doesn't happen in the octagon for good reason. Over the top rope, down to the floor. Referee restarts the count at 1. Not going to risk another long count. I don't blame Lee Masters for that. Corner. Ryuji in a bad part of town. He does not want to be in the enemy. Wait a minute, what is this? Up. Down. Rolls him through. Does not go for the cover. Realizes he has to break his man down a little bit more in order to take him out. Oh! Short arm neck breaker. I don't believe I've ever seen that before in my life. Easily Ryuji on the red rope, soaking up adulation, question mark, from the AWL fans. And that gives Lee Masters all the time he needs to recover. This is the first of 2 tag team matches tonight. We've also got Tiger Mask Double versus the Big Time Thug S. Vertical suplex. No, he's got Fisherman. Small package driver. Cover. 1. Broken up. Practically giving his partner a proctology exam there. Power slam to the illegal man. The referee is not going to push the 5 count since Sammy Nick's making a good faith effort to get out of the ring as quickly as possible. Grab of the boot, sweep of the leg. Anything goes here. Keeping Ryuji in control. Can he pin? Not like that, he won't. Punch to the ribs, punch to the face, body blow. German! Nice drop kick by the penultimate fighter. 4.5 minutes remain. Shiba Akagi barely awake right now. Ryuji's going to go for something. No. Reversal. Counter punching. A right hand body blows. He's got it. Up and down. Fallaway slam. Sammy Nick's back on the corner. They're back on the ring apron. He needs to get back into the corner just in case Lee Masters wants to make a tag. 4 minutes remain. Mark. Spinebuster, sit out style. Call it a double leg takedown, call it a spinebuster, call it whatever you like. Into the cush, just call it. 1, 2, no. Good defense by Sammy Nick taking out Shiba Akagi, but not enough. The referee admonishing Sammy Nick for being in the ring illegally. Inverted DDT. There's the legal tag. The referee acknowledges. Three minutes and change. Vertical suplex, he holds on to it, rolls through. Going for number 2. He calls it the hat trick suplex. Hat trick suplex, subtype, vertical. Is he thinking Chimeraplex? Is he thinking the rolling butterfly? I don't know. I'm not going to get it, but he does get Fireman's Carry takeover. All 4 wrestlers showing signs of exhaustion now. Backbreaker. Russian leg sweep. And Ryuji Not going for the cover. Diving tag up on the red rope. Thinks better of it after he sees the tag. No! DDT! Elbow strike right across the head. That can break a man open. Right hands, left and right. Spinning back fist. A stand and strike, flurry of offense. It's a running knee, a wild running knee. Tiger suplex hold, learn that from his partner. 2, 3, and that's it. The new classics have picked up a very much needed point, and more importantly, have denied Team Victory the victory, and the 2 points they had already accumulated, they are off the board and back to 0.
Here are your winners now with 1 point, the New Classics.
Credit where due. Well done, guys. Welcome back. We haven't seen these two in a while, but they clearly have not lost a single solitary step. That means the entire tag team division is on notice. Well, since Team Victory failed, we will see if Tiger Mask W and Spring Tiger can do what the others could not.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall in the tag team division. Introducing first, being accompanied by Spring Tiger, the tag team combination of Tiger Mask 2 and Tiger Madonna. Together they are Tiger Mask W. Currently they have 2 points.
The ever-lovely Spring Tiger accompanying her clients to the ring. Tiger, you will become a tiger. But can the tigers take the thugs and the giant?
And their opponents, the tag team combination of Mars Life and Nakakanichi and Bigfoot. Together they are Big Time Thug S. And currently they have 1 point.
There you see that. There you see that golden opportunity around the neck of Tanaka Kenichi. That's his ace in the hole to save his career if he needs it. He can demand a title match anytime, any place, any title, any stipulation. And surprise, freaking prize, Bigfoot starting it out tonight. Another 15 minutes on the clock for a tag team match. We have a 10-minute time limit for singles matches, extended for tag team and multi-man, because we want these matches to be wrestled to a conclusion, not to a time limit draw. Still happens sometimes, but not as often as one might think. And look at that, using momentum, using almost a Aikido. And I think Tiger Mask 2 has found the solution for the giant, for Bigfoot. Spashifakali. Use his own momentum against him, take him down and keep him there, because everybody's the same height, and they are flat on their backs. Cross-body block, I don't think Tiger Mask got all of that. But enough to take the big man off his feet, but not enough to keep him there. Look at that, the strength, the power, the elevation of the giant of Bigfoot. Bigfoot, not technically a member of the AWL roster, though we treat him as such. His contract is officially with Tanaka Kenichi, but we're getting the money to pay him. Or for that matter, just to keep him fed, I have no idea. Big fan of yakiniku. Is Bigfoot. That's how you get out of a wrist lock, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that next time you're mugged. I don't know. Lifts him up, takes him down. Little improvised. Tiger Mask 2 with the number here. Up. Tiger Breaker! His own addition to the Tiger style. A Season 0 original. The man now known as Tiger Mask 2 tags in one of the newer members of the roster, Tiger the Dark. And we've seen this combination before, the double darkness driver. Triple D. Double darkness driver. 1, 2, 3. You could count to 20. Bit anticlimactic, but you know what? I just love watching Tanaka Kane get beaten up. Oh, that's beautiful.
Here are your winners now with 3 points, Tiger Mask W!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we learned the main event for the Golden War earlier tonight. Now we know the main event for next week. Let's make it official. Yes. T49P, Team 49th Parallel versus Tiger Mask Double for the tag team titles. But now, and thank you to the logo department, the graphic design department, for putting that together very, very quickly. Less than an hour's notice. Because here we go. This is a bonus trios.
The following contest is a trios match, scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, the Japanese megastar, Gonpa!
Itsumo ganbarimasu. At least I certainly hope so. Gonpa out here in his AWL All-Stars gear. What I said about tag teams coming out
and his partners introducing first from Nashville, Tennessee, the Peacemaker, Luke James. And their partner, he is the reigning Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion, making his way to the ring from the strawberry patch,
Alright, ladies and germs, here goes nothing. Yeah, we've seen this one already. Get on with it.
On their opponents, introducing first, making his way to the ring from the laboratory, representing the Augments, Project Z.
Earlier tonight, Project Z defeated AWL in a 1-on-3 handicap match. I'm still trying to figure out who had the handicap there. But after the match, Gamba came out through the crowd, attacked Project Z, hit the Shokenmei, and that is what spawned this trio's match. No matter how beloved Gamba is, we cannot tolerate that sort of behavior.
And his tag team partner, making their way to the ring, from the laboratory, also representing the Augments, the Extro.
For those of you who may not be aware, the X-Drones are Dr. Goku's shock troops, essentially, his minions. They are composed of microscopic robots, nanites, if you will, that allows them to not only share a single mind, but to duplicate as many copies of themselves as are necessary for any given circumstance. They also have the ability to copy the moveset of their opponents, and oh boy! Wasn't that long ago that we saw Project Z defeated by Gamba Ishi Dark, the dark demonic alter ego of the Japanese megastar. And that's something I very much hope to never see again. Tonight, Gamba with an opportunity to prove he can defeat Project Z all on his own. Tag made. The Doom Bunny, well, I shouldn't say all on his own, but he can defeat Project Z and the Augments as himself. Wasn't that long ago we saw another trios match, AWL versus the Augments. It was Doom Bunny, Luke James, and I believe it was Aztec Kaiser Neo working together. Doom Bunny and Luke James not completely unfamiliar with each other. Hurricane Rama Bomb, but I do believe this is the first time this trio of Gamba, James, and Doom Bunny have worked together. We saw Doom Bunny earlier in the corner of Usa-chan as she qualified for the ladder match. I think we're about to see something special. Gamba Roll Special! Tag made for one of the X-Drones. Question is, who is this X-Drone copying? I don't know, and frankly, neither do you. Hopefully we'll find out sometime in the next couple of minutes. High angle clothesline, that sounds like the Doom Bunny to me. I think it is. Taking to the sky on almost every maneuver here. That's the going hypothesis. Also 1-3 chance of being right. Swinging neck breaker. Again, that might be Gamba, I'm not sure. Dr. Jigoku has been obsessed with Gamba for years, creating Project Tetsu, who's in the main event tonight, which will be coming up next, by the way, in less than 15 minutes. We will have the Animated Wrestling League Grand Championship defended right here tonight in the main event. Project Tetsu of the Augments versus the Japanese destroyer, Takaisha. Takaisha making his 4th title defense as he attempts what he calls the V6 Project. He wants to hold the record for the most successful title defenses currently held by Project Tetsu at 5. Will he make it to 6? Will he make it past 4? We're going to find out tonight in the main event. We are making our way, ladies and gentlemen, to the Golden War in May, in Golden Week. We now know the main event will be a ladder match for the first ever Joshi Championship at the Animated Wrestling League. Athena Jane Dragoness, Akira Nerune, and now we know Usa-chan in that match. Also, all the championships will be decided. We have a tag team title match set for next week. We will also have to find new challengers for the Golden War itself. Speaking of which, the Doom Bunny will be defending his Intercontinental Championship for the second time at the Golden War, if not before. We're going to have 4 titles in the AWL. Wow. It's been a long time since we got anywhere close to that. Standing Star Press. Okay, this is a bunny hop. No, missile drop kick. Okay. I think that might be the Doom Bunny. I'm not entirely sure anymore. Here we go. Bunny hop extreme. No tag to Luke James, who's calling for it. That shows bad tag team cohesion, in my opinion, especially since Doom Bunny then tags in Gamba. Double Irish whip across the ropes, double back elbow, simple but effective. And when you're not an experienced tag team, it's good to not try tag team maneuvers that are too complicated. Speaking of uncomplicated, the big undead brute that was Jack Butcher, now Project Z. 10 minutes on the clock, a third of the time limit, hath already elapsed. We've got plenty of time to go here. Side Russian leg sweep by the Japanese megastar. So far, we haven't seen too much chaos here. It's mostly been a case of 1 in, 2 out throughout the match. Don't expect that to last. Power slam, or a big body slam, a throwing body slam by Jack Butcher. Here we go! Power bomb suplex, a rare and oh so dangerous maneuver. And yeah, I think Luke James has been busted open, or possibly that's some of the dried, desiccated blood of Jack Butcher himself. Project Z's. Seriously, is his shoulder still leaking? Oh god, look at his throat. Project Z, a disgusting modern day Frankenstein. Frankenstein's monster, I should say. Okay, he's thinking power bombs. Got him up. No, yes! Throws him head first against the bottom rope. We call it a rope, but it's actually elevator cable, if you're ever curious about how the ring works. Gives it a little more elasticity. DDT. Here we go. Oh, look at this. This is not good. He's looking for the Widowmaker. It might be too late. I don't know how that's going to affect him. And it doesn't matter. Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family late on the count. And now we've got I think 5 men in the ring for Tokyo Twist. By former AWL Grand Champion Gamba, two former Grand Champions in this match. There's the year of the Cobra Clutch. Well, it's not the year of the snake anymore, dude, but still utilizing that Cobra Clutch leg sweep when necessary. He has the year of the Bulldog, or the year of the dog, which is of course 2018. or should I say the 30th year of the Heisei era, beginning in earnest in schools and businesses around Japan, as the Sakura fall earlier than usual. Tag made. This is SakuraMania WrestleGenesis, and we are going to stay with this through the duration. This is already going to be a super show, super long that is. Here we go. Hisatsuwaza. Isho. Kenmei. Hisatsuwaza. Cover deep. 1, 2. No. Somehow the X-Drone survives that. That was the move that took out Project Z himself earlier this evening. I am being told right now that in the back, Hakaisha and Project Tetsu are watching this match on closed circuit feed as they prepare themselves for their match. Here we go, Bunny Hop, that is definitely copying the Doom Bunny himself. A Bunny Hop, 1, 2, oh, only the 1 count. He has upgraded recently to the Bunny Hop Extreme. Maybe that had something to do with that not working. Delayed sidewalk slam. Oh, here we go. Bunny Hop Extreme! Into the cover. 1, 2, defense. Break up just in the neck of time. What is this? This is not good. Gamba just been taken out by an accordion backbreaker. And an Itsugiri from the Doom Bunny to the Doom Bunny, essentially. And here we go again. No! Goes with a diving elbow strike. It's become a popular move as of late here in the AWL. Bunny Karana countered into a fall back inverted powerbomb anyway. Falling facebuster. Gamba roll! Cover! Actually, the Gamba not the legal man. What is he doing? Gamba never cheats like that, as he didn't used to. Irish whip into the corner. AWL All-Star tag made. We saw them pull this off before. Bunny Panorama Bomb. Gamba now, the legal combatant. The referee getting the Doom Bunny out of the ring as he should. 1 in, 2 out. That's the way it works. Cobra clutch. Into the leg sweep. Most people, when they feel themselves in the Cobra clutch, they start bracing themselves to break out of the submission. They don't expect, usually, to have to take a back bump. 4 minutes on the clock. The AWL commissioner saw, is this Gambaron Special? The AWL commissioner saw that the issue between Gamba and Project Z was nowhere near over, so he decided to get everybody out of the way for the main event. Northern Light Suplex, Hokkaido-plex, as he calls it 2.5, as the X-Drone barely gets it shoulder up. What is this? Second time in the match. I don't know if this is the same X-Drone that got it before. Isho, Kenmei. I don't think it is. Cover. 1, 2. Break up by the other X-Drone. The X-Drone saved the X-Drone. Chaos breaking out. Gamba showing off his amateur skill. Goes for the just a face lock. Shades of Takamichinoku. 2 minutes, 45 seconds approximately. These trio matches can be a burden for the wrestlers involved. This can shorten your career. This kind of marathon, this kind of endurance match. 1 fall to a finish. This is not a video cibernetico. This is not an elimination rules match. 1 pinfall, 1 submission, 1 knockout, 1 countout, 1 disqualification will do it. And there's another Bunny Piranha Bomb, I think. Pretty sure the cover. And there's the Hokkaido-plex. Definitely copying Doom Bunny and Gamba. Isatsu Oza. Gimmick infringement. Isho. Kenmei. Haba. 1. Broken up. No, vertical suplex reverse. There's how you do a snap vertical suplex and a float over. 1. Not the full impact of the Shoken Mei, but it can work. Just didn't in that situation. Doom Bunny saves Gamba as Gamba hits a running knee to the illegal X-Drone. Gamba, with his wits about him, realizes who he's got to fight right now. He's got to focus on. Swinging neck breaker. And there's the tag. Doom Bunny in. Luke James has not seen a lot of action in this match. 1 minute, 4 seconds. I'm not sure if there was a tag between the X-Drones or not. But senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family seems satisfied with the legality of the two current combatants. X-Drone goes up. He wants his opponent to be on his feet. What is he thinking? Missile drop kick. The AWL fans not happy about this as they never are with the X-Drones. That sound you hear is them booing you, you robotic rejects. You RoboCop rejects. 20 seconds. I think the X-Drones programming may be lagging a bit here. He should have pressed his advantage and chose not to. The right hand. Is this how a wrestler passes the Turing test? I don't know. Less than 10 seconds. Year of the Bulldog. Face first all the way across the ring. And that's it.
This match has been ruled a time limit draw.
Most unfortunate. But it only goes to show that nothing has been solved between the AWL and the X-Drones, but it will keep all of those people out of the way for our main event. It's going to get everybody back to the locker room and get on with the important stuff.
The following contest is your main event of the evening. It is scheduled for 1 fall, 1 submission or a knockout to decide the winner, and it is for the Animated Wrestling League Grand Championship.
And here they come. Dr. Jigoku leading his monster, the Augments, Project Tetsu, number 1 contender in the AWL Best 4, and a former AWL Grand Champion in his own right. As a matter of fact, he holds the current record for most successful title defenses at 5. And it is that record that Akaisa is attempting to break. And that journey will go through the current record holder. This, the 4th title defense of the V6 project. By custom, it is the privilege of the champion to gain the psychological advantage and make his opponent wait for him. That man is the Animated Wrestling League Grand Champion, and that means he is, bar none, the best professional wrestler in the world today. Certainly in the Animated Wrestling League, but I would argue anywhere. The most prestigious championship in the AWL in all of animated wrestling, around the waist. One of the proudest members of our roster. The AWL logo all over his ring gear. He is AWL through and through. And these fans here in Tokyo love him for it. The AWL Arena is sold out tonight. For this, our main event of the evening. Let's go to ringside for the official introductions. There you see what it's all about, the AWL Grand Championship.
Introducing first the challenger, fighting out of the laboratory, representing the Augments and accompanied by Dr. Jigoku, Project Tetsu. And his opponent, he is the reigning and defending AWL Wrestling League Grand Champion. Tonight, he makes his 4th title defense, the Japanese Destroyer, Taisha! This is an officially sanctioned Grand Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, Senior Official Joey Babaganoush in charge.
Taisha is one of the most stoic, one of the bravest, most forthright men I have ever met. But even he has got to be intimidated by this metal monstrosity. But he has faith. He doesn't have faith. He has confidence. He has trust in his own strength, in his own ability. He knows that machine is not superior to man. Dr. Jigoku at ringside, the creator, the Frankenstein behind the monsters they call the Augments. 30 minutes in this Grand Championship match. I said earlier that we don't want regular matches to go to time limit draws if we can avoid it. Well, that's doubly so in the case of title matches. There we go, up. All away slam by the champion, and Project Tetsu is down, but he's not going to be out anywhere near that easily. Irish whip across the ropes, miss with the clothesline, and Project Tetsu will take advantage with a power bomb, fall forward, power bomb. Most wrestlers don't do the fall forward version because it's hell on their knees, but Project Tetsu, the cyborg, I don't think he still has knees. I think most of his limbs have been fully replaced, fully augmented with cybernetics by this point. Backbreaker. And look, that barely even stuns him. He gets dropped face first, or helmet first, I guess. Across the oh, look at that! Counter to the power. Project Tetsu taking blows that would knock out a normal man, and barely being stunned by the power slap by the former and possibly future champion. Taisha's title defenses don't typically last very long. He usually beats his opponents in 5 minutes or less. He doesn't get paid by the hour, but Project Tetsu making him work for it. Going outside, Project Tetsu knows that the champion's advantage is in play. You cannot win the title by countout. Pinfall, submission, knockout. No fluke title changes in the AWL. Every champion earns it. Rolling his opponent back into the ring. Belly to belly. Oh, a headbutt! Very dangerous, very stupid by Hakaisha. The big dumb guy making himself slightly dumber. modified Rainmaker out of the corner. Okay, he's looking, I think, for the Tetsu driver. He could just cover his opponent right now, become the champion perhaps. But he's looking, he wants, I think, or Dr. Jigoku wants the sight of the Tetsu driver, ending the match. Right hand, are we going to see it? No, we're not. We're going to see another power slam into the corner. Right in front of the bad doctor. Kick away by the champion. He's getting revved up. He knows what he's doing in between those ropes in that 20 by 20 foot ring. Go behind. German, he's got the fingers locked. Does he have the strength to get this metallic monstrosity? This disgusting perversion of the mad sciences up and down? Yes, he does, and he does it 3 times. He wants to finish him off. He wants to finish him off with the Tatsumaki, and he's going to do it. No, he's not. The Tatsumaki countered before it could be hit. And Project Tetsu just earned himself some breathing room and an opportunity to go outside and fight where every hit hurts a lot harder. Every attack hits a lot harder. Into the barricade. Nothing good will happen here. Elbows to escape by Hakaisha. He saw where he was going, and he didn't want to get smashed with... Well, wait a minute, maybe he does. What do we say? Oh! Drop Project Tetsu on the crowd barricade. As you can see, the metal superstructure, those pads are mostly cosmetic. You can see the metal bars that make up the back of that on the crowd side of the barricade. This could get very bad very quickly. Fall-away slam into the ring post. Hakaisha is not screwing around tonight. 24 minutes on the clock. 6 minutes have elapsed. Referee's count is at 11. 12. Oh! Gamba takes a nasty spill very close to those steel ring steps. They're hollow, but they hurt. And there you could hear that metallic clang echoing throughout the arena, and it's not Project Tetsu smacking himself. That sounded a lot dirtier than I intended it to. 17 as both men, well, one man and one monster return to the ring. Irish whip into the corner, back elbow. But no, accordion backbreaker. That was going for the Tatsumaki. He wants a submission. He wants a submission right now. But that's not going to happen, at least not that easily. We've seen Project Tetsu submit before, but it is oh so very rare. Hakaisha would do better, I think, to go for the Tatsumaki and try to knock his opponent loopy. Referee being distracted. Hakaisha wisely not letting it get to him, not letting Dr. Jigoku push his buttons. Bell clap, takeover. This is the main event of SakuraMania WrestleGenesis. Full forward powerbomb for the AWL Grand Championship. Yeah, you can slash your throat. We don't care. Win the match or not. Up, standing Meteora. The AWL fans on their feet. We are sold out tonight in Tokyo. The AWL arena erupting with support for the Destroyer. Set him up. Powerbomb. Can he hold him? Yes, he can. Triple powerbomb. Pick him up. Put him down and make it hurt. That is the way of the Destroyer. That is Hakaisha doing it the right way. Cover. 1, 2. That would have been a 3 count. He's got to do something here. Goes for an arm, goes for a limb, drops down, grabs a hold. But Project Tetsu fights his way back. Backbreaker! And the champion may have just been broken in half. 21 minutes and change. Right hand, Hisato Aza. No! Inverted DDT. Miscommunication. Poor programming. Program error. Program error. Program error. Here we go. Tetsu driver. We have a new champion. 1, 2, no! I thought we were about to see the first ever two-time AWL Grand Champion. Irish whip into the corner. Akaisha somehow still fighting. The adrenaline, it's got to be the adrenaline at this point. German! The energy, the electricity from this crowd surging through the veins of the Japanese destroyer. Empowering the AWL Grand Champion to superhuman feats of professional wrestling ability. Cross body block. He takes the monster down, but it's going to take the finishing maneuver. No, he's going for the tap out. He's going for the tap out. He wants to make a point. Will this be victory 4 of the V6 project? Project Tetsu with nowhere to go. No! Akaisha decides to put him down and make it hurt. 20 minutes remaining. Plenty of time. Desperation lariat. 1, 2. Kick out with authority. Akaisha using all of his leg strength to power out of that. Project Tetsu, the heaviest wrestler on the roster. So just kicking out of his attacks is difficult. Power slam off of the buckle. I honestly don't know who's going to win this. Right hand by the champion. He will go down fighting if he goes down. Up. Power bomb. Triple power bomb. Again, 4, 5, and 6. Project Tetsu's circuits have got to be scrambled by now. 19 minutes remaining. Cover. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Dr. Jigoku has failed yet again. And my throat is just about leaving. Put the sign down, dude. Get away from the camera. Thank you. I thought that was it, and so did Project Tetsu, that Tetsu driver. But in the end, it didn't matter. The high-impact offense was enough to save the day.
Here is your winner and still AWL Grand Champion, Akaisha!
That was SakuraMania WrestleGenesis. We know now that the tag team titles will be defended next week, and we are mere weeks away from the Golden War where the Joshi champion will be crowned. Until next week, korede kimarida.